1.
Welcome, everybody, to the 37th episode of the Take Aim Gamescast. I'm your host, Scott Mills, the Microsoft/PC expert. And on my left, I've got Brett Wolf, the PlayStation expert.
Hello, hello.
And on my right, I've got the Nintendo expert, the little bit of everything expert, and the newsman. It's Eric King.
Hello. I'm excited for some trivia today.
Yes.
Hopefully you
We're
got something
gonna be
good for
doing
us.
trivia. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So the current score is I'm in the lead with 6 points.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Enjoy your lead while it lasts.
Yeah. And then you and Brett are tied with 4 points each. So
How'd you get the
2 points
lead? You must have been killing it.
yeah, so because I've done the trivia for 2 weeks and each of you guys have only done 1 week of trivia.
That's
So,
true.
Okay, so we'll see how this goes. So the format's going to be a little bit different than we've done the last 2 weeks. I wanted to change it up a little bit. I think it'll be a fun format. So this is game franchise trivia. So the answers that you're writing down, okay, you guys each have your cards to write answers on. So you're just going to write the name of the franchise. You don't have to write the specific game or anything, but I'm going to be giving you guys the years that the mainline games in the franchise came out.
Okay.
So like if there's a tactics game, I'm not including that in this.
So, will you give us, like, you know, let's say it's like a franchise,
Mhm.
right? We say this game 1 came out in 97, game 2 came out in 2001. Is that how it's going to work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go through all the years for that franchise, and then based on that, if you guys can guess what franchise it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So, number 1, December 31st, 1996. And the second game is June 28th, 2000. The third entry was May 15th, 2012. And the fourth entry is upcoming June 6th, 2023. So there's a big clue there with that last one.
Don't give hints, Scott. We're good.
June 6th, 2023.
We'll give hints, Scott. No more hints.
96, 2000, 2012, and 2023.
I'm not sure. I'll think about it.
Okay, so number 2. We've got December 10th, 1993. This is the oldest one of the games franchises. October 10th, 1994. The third game is on Nintendo 64. It was March 31st, 1997. Then August 3rd, 2004. May 13th, 2016. And then finally, March 20th, 2020.
What was the date before the March 20th?
May 13th, 2016. So we have last 2 were 2016 and 2020. The earliest ones were 93, 94, and 97.
2020 was the most recent?
Yes.
Okay.
What date was that again?
I got it.
Oh, for
That's enough clues for him.
Shit.
Alright, keep it
Okay,
moving.
number 3. So we've got September 14th, 2004 was the first entry in this one. October 21st, 2008 was the second one, 4 years later. And then October 26th, 2010. And that was the final one.
And there's no new one announced for this?
Nothing, there may be one, but there's no release date.
Got it.
So.
I think I know this one. I shouldn't have said anything.
Alright.
That's the reason I got that one.
Okay, we're on number 4 now. So this one has quite a few. It started in November 15th, 2001. Then November 9th, 2004. Then September 25th, 2007. and this developer stopped in developing this series September 14th, 2010, November 6th, 2012, October 27th, 2015,
Yeah.
and then the last one was November 15th, 2021.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
easier.
sure I know that one.
I'm still thinking about like number 2.
And we're gonna get a huge lead on.
What was
Scott
May
today.
13, 2020?
March 20th.
What was the last date for the
March
first one? The first and last date?
What's that?
What was the first and last date for the first question?
For the first question?
Yeah, first and last date.
The first
Just a
one.
year. Just a year.
Oh, so 1996 was the first one. 2023 is the upcoming one. Number 5, and this one's gonna have the bonus question on it. If you can guess what the subtitle of the second game is. So the first one is July 15th, 2003. And the second one is December 6th, 2004. And the bonus is if you can get the subtitle to that second game.
Can you say those dates again, please?
July 15th, 2003. December 6th, 2004.
And these are the only ones in this series.
These are the only ones. And
Well, in the
I
main
like
series.
this series quite a bit.
The main series.
If you like this series quite a bit, it's not High Rush.
Well, that was a little.
No, this was back in the
2004.
early 2000s, and then they haven't made one since then.
What did Scott like back then? This is way too tough.
It's a big
I'm gonna
franchise.
I'm gonna take
Big
a-
franchise.
I'm gonna take a guess. I don't think this
It's a
is
big
right. but-
franchise.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Enough clues.
yes. Okay. So we're on question number 6 now. There's one game in this one. We've all played it. March 20th, 2018.
March 20th. This is the only game in the series.
Only game in the series.
I thought
And we all played it.
Yep.
What was it? March.
March 20th, 2018. We all played it together.
It's the only game in the series.
Only one.
I'm drawing a blank really bad.
You guys are gonna laugh at me at that one.
We all played it. Did we play it with friends?
Yeah.
Oh. Is this like a smaller title?
It's you guys might think so, but it.
I forget what it's called.
I can't even picture it.
Oh, okay.
But we were excited for it when it came out. Okay, number 7. March 24th, 1994. Second one. September 20th, 1996. Third one. My birthday, May 1st, 2002. The fourth entry, March 20th, 2006. And then the fifth entry, November 11th, 2015. So we had 1994, 1996, 2002, 2006, and 2015. There are 5 entries of this one.
I don't know.
The date on the last one,
I'm doing
November
pretty good.
11th,
You gotta
should be a
cluing.
big clue.
Don't be cluing too much here.
Well,
Okay.
but it's not the same. See,
Well, you guys seem to be struggling.
I'm
with it,
doing
so-
pretty good.
I'm struggling.
Okay.
I'm doing pretty good.
But like November, I know how big of a day that is, but it was in 2015.
Okay, number 8. There are 3 games in this one. This is the final question. October 14th, 2008. January 25th, 2011. February 5th, 2013. And this is a... Oh, and a remake came out this year.
Oh,
Will you give it away?
yeah, it's easy.
Well, you know.
You want to make sure we at least got one.
Okay, so... Okay,
Hey, go Scott.
we're good?
There's
All right.
only one remake that came out this year.
So, the first question, Brett, what did you have?
I said Diablo.
That is correct. What did you have?
No guess.
No guess. So 1 point for Brett.
I think I got the second one right.
I'm surprised you didn't get
Okay.
that because he was saying that it's coming out in June.
Yeah.
Number 2, what did you have?
Nothing.
Doom?
That is correct. It was
Fuck, how the
Doom.
fuck did you know?
2016 and then 2020 was
Oh, I forgot that Doom Eternal came out in 2020.
Yep.
Because it came out right when Animal Crossing came out.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Okay. Number 3, what did you write down?
I said Mass Effect.
I said
Good
Pikmin.
guess. Ooh, both are wrong. Oh, so it was Fable. So I gave you guys, I said there is a game that is going to come out, but there's no release date. For
Yeah.
it. So they've announced
See, I was assuming it would be Mass
Fable
Effect
remake.
4.
Well, I thought Pikmin had a release date, but it was probably pretty close on those dates, I bet.
Well, there is actually 4 Mass Effect games, so there because they did.
I need to
roll
like
it
double
out.
I know, but I wasn't sure if you were going to count Andromeda because
I
it wasn't like
would
a numbered
have-
series. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, number 4. What did you have?
I said Halo.
Okay.
Halo.
Okay, that is correct. So you both get 1 point there.
I guess
So
on
you
this
both-
next one.
Have gotten 2 out of 4. Okay, number 5. This is the one with the bonus one. So this one just had 2003 and 2004. This is the one game that you guys maybe hadn't played any of the games in the franchise for before.
Well, I took a guess on this one. Do you have a guess?
I did not have a guess.
Okay, what was
Jack and Daxter.
No. So this was Star Wars
I have
Knights
no idea what
of
those
the
two
Old
are.
Republic,
I should have knew what I was
and
playing.
yeah,
the
I
bonus was the Sith Lords. So
Okay.
okay.
I can hope
So
that
that
Eric's
was
going to get the next 2 right. Because I didn't put-
Because that's my favorite game.
Well, I have a guess on the next one.
So I had to put that series in there.
I'm scared.
Okay, number 6 was the one that just had 1 game that we all played in 2018.
Nothing.
Fortnite?
No.
Damn it!
Ah!
Sea of Thieves.
Oh!
The Xbox published game that we all played.
What year was that? 2018?
We were
Yeah.
we were excited for it, but
Yep.
then it kind of wasn't that good.
I had it pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Neither of us had a guess on 7, right?
Nope.
So you
No.
can just give
This
us the
was the
answer on
Elder
that one.
Scrolls.
Oh. Did you say November 11th, 20?
November 11th,
Oh,
2015.
so I was gonna guess
Yeah.
ESO, but I'm like, there's
Wait, I
more
thought-
than
I thought it was
one
When
than
I, looked
2011.
it, when I looked it up, oh, it was 11, I think.
What the fuck?
I might have messed up with that
See,
one.
that was
Me
mine.
and Brett should both get points for that.
Okay, okay.
We're still going to be
okay,
tied because
okay.
I know what the last
Yeah,
one's going to be
you're
there.
still
So
gonna be
we're
tied.
getting more of a lead
I
on
messed
Scott.
up. I'll give you guys a point for my mess up.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
said
'cause
November
it's
I was
11th.
gonna
11,
guess- I was gonna
11.
guess
Yeah,
ESO.
exactly.
I was thinking ESO, and I'm like,
I wrote
no,
it
came
down.
out
I
earlier
think I
than
had
that.
it right in my phone, but I might.
Dude, when you said
wrote it wrong.
November 11th and you said it was a big date, I immediately thought of Skyrim.
Yeah.
Immediately. But then you said 2015. I'm like,
Yeah,
Skyrim
I
didn't come out in
messed up.
2015.
Okay, so yeah, because I thought that would give away. Yes,
Wait, was
I
it
gave
ESO
you
or
that.
Skyrim you were talking about?
Elder Scrolls?
Oh.
Elder Scrolls. ESO is Elder Scrolls Online. I didn't
Yeah.
include.
That did
that
come out in
one.
2015.
I didn't include that one. I just included
Ah.
the main base 5 single player games.
Gotcha.
Okay, and the very last one, there were 3 games in this one with
Tough
a
one.
remake that
Tough
came
one.
out.
Dead Space.
Dead Space.
Dead Space is correct. So you guys
Yes!
each started with 4 each, are at
Sure.
8 now.
We
So
beat
you
Scott!
both got 4 points. There you go. So now Eric and Brad are
Always
both
right
at
in the world.
8 points, and I'm at 6 points. After we've all been through 2 weeks of trivia.
Ooh, man. That had
Close race though. No one's taking a huge lead.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. It was a little bit longer because I had to read all the dates off, but
Oh, man.
I'm gonna figure out what
I
I'm
had
doing
to
for
make
trivia
your
next
heads
time.
heads spin a little bit and work.
There was a lot of numbers.
It was a lot of
Yes.
years, and I'm like trying to count how many years we said, and then the dates.
Yeah.
I was like Zach Galifianakis in that meme, like
Oh,
punching all the
playing
numbers.
blackjack.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
counting cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to the news. Shall
All
we?
right, so we got a few news topics. We're just gonna kind of work through them here real quick.
Yeah.
We got State of Play Thursday.
This Thursday. Yep, as we focus 20
What's the date of
minutes.
that?
April 13th.
Did they say like what kind of games they're gonna focus on? Or
Just-
announce another game?
The
or
only game they
something?
talked about was Final Fantasy 16. They're going to show gameplay.
Okay.
This will be the primary focus of the State of Play. So don't
Interesting.
get your hopes up, expectations up. They're going to show Final Fantasy 16. The whole
I'm always getting my hopes up.
Yeah.
That let me down.
Yeah, so.
Pokemon Stadium tomorrow, April 12th. Right,
Yeah.
you've been waiting on that.
Been waiting for that for a while. Maybe it's nostalgia, but the mini games were always fun, I thought. And having it come to the Switch online will make me want to pick up my Switch again. So looking forward to playing
Nice.
that. But you can't transport Pokemon from your other games to the Switch
Okay.
online. So just forewarn.
Nah,
Because you used to be able to do that with the 64. But yeah,
Right.
you will not be doing that.
Alright, then we got Overwatch Season 4, just started today, April 11th. A lot of good updates on that. We had some character balancing. I finally got Brigitte, hopefully relevant again. I've been waiting on that, but and then I think Mora got a little bit better.
Okay.
Reinhardt went down a little bit. Cree went down.
Yeah. Do you think this is gonna help you with like get a better ranking?
Well, my ranking's master. My ranking's.
Oh,
I'm
you're
a
master.
I'm a dog now.
Nice.
So.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
So
getting up there.
So you're good with these changes?
I'm coming for Grandmaster.
You like the changes overall?
Yeah, I mean, they just started today, so I haven't really tried too much.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they gave me 4 losses because I disconnected before 4 games started in a row.
Oh.
But I digress. QuakeCon returning 2023.
Yes, QuakeCon. So this is Bethesda's like conference that they did, like before they got acquired and before COVID that they used to do. So that's coming back and it's gonna be in August. They'll be doing like a showcase. I think it's more just for like competitive games, I guess. But maybe they might announce like a new Quake game, like a Quake 5, or maybe the next Doom game.
Joe Rogan might be
I was
there.
gonna say Joe Rogan loves
Yeah,
Quake.
he loves
He
Quake.
liked it.
No, he loves that
Okay.
franchise, so.
Okay. So yeah, there might be something there, but the main Microsoft, like, did you look up?
We'll probably see
when-
some of that new.
when the Starfield showcases.
It's June
We
11th.
wanted to remind people of that.
June 11th.
June 11th, and then this
So,
one's
which-
in August.
Starfield.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was my next topic. Xbox Starfield Showcase June 11th.
Yes. And
I think we're supposed to get like 30 minutes of Starfield gameplay. In
Yeah.
that, and then like I think 60 minutes of just Xbox Showcase.
yeah.
Go
And
with it.
the release date for it is in September, I think now. So we could see some more at the QuakeCon too, even.
Mhm.
I'm sure they'll be advertising that like crazy.
Yeah, I've been
in a
playing
couple months.
Bethesda games lately. I've gotten back into Fallout and
Nice.
ESO Bolts, so
Okay.
getting hyped for Starfield.
Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls, not ESO.
Elder Scrolls Online. It's short for everybody who knows what.
It's like correct him,
they know
Scott.
ESO's
We think him off his
correct.
pedestal from being a master and grandmaster.
But hey, I mean, I like
Yeah.
ESO. I thought it was a good MMO.
You know, me and Jerry go back and sometimes play it. a
I
lot.
didn't like it.
No. Why?
Wow.
Why did you go back?
I only
to
like
it then?
WoW.
Why did you go back to it then?
No, about Elder Scrolls.
No, I played Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing ESO. I missed it.
Oh, okay.
You messed up.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Morrowind. I modded it lately,
Oh, really?
which was kind of cool.
Do you make the woman nude?
No.
Oh, you should.
Yeah,
I did not do that.
So I'm like, I'll play it.
It'd be cool if they made
I mean,
a TV
it
show.
still doesn't look great. Do we have any more news topics?
No, that's
Oh,
not
okay. Yeah, so on to TV shows off of that game. What?
Speaking of Elder
Let's
Scrolls,
get into this a little bit more.
so our big topic for today, which I'm assuming our video description is gonna tell you,
Mm-hmm.
is games we think should go from games to movies or TV shows.
Yeah.
And speaking of TV shows, have you guys finished fucking Last of Us?
Yep.
Yeah,
I haven't finished
finally.
it. I'm on like episode 6, I think.
Yeah, I'm done
so
with
I got
it.
2 left.
Is that your favorite video game TV show?
Yeah.
I don't consider Witcher a video game TV show. I'm sorry. I think that's a book
It's
TV
not
show.
based off of the game. Like the story is based off of the book. So
Yeah.
That they went for
plus
the
the book was
show.
first. So.
Right.
But anyways, I think Last of Us is probably my favorite video game TV show. Halo was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah.
What else they kind of have? Like movies?
I heard Hill got really bad ratings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the
I mean, hey, I
animated. Yeah, I like the animated show Arcane, based off of League of Legends. That's my favorite video game
So
show.
are we gonna go like around the table for like a franchise that we think should be turned into a game, or a game
Yeah.
franchise turned into a?
I had 3. Now I forgot. What
I have a bunch of them. See,
Well, I only did 3 because I didn't want to go crazy. But yeah, and speaking of, I wanted to mention the games that are already announced that I know of at least, that are getting shows or movies. You mentioned one was God of War.
yep, on
That's
Amazon.
coming to
And that's
Amazon.
in production.
I believe so. I think Corey Barlog's kind of like the
Yeah.
Nice.
one of the producers
Any
on it.
idea when that's expected to come out? Probably
I don't.
24.
At the
25 or
earliest
something.
is 24, I would assume, but I don't think they even cast anybody for it, so it's probably a long ways
And then
out.
another one Scott would be excited for. We got Gears of War coming to Netflix.
Okay.
I think Dave Bautista is really trying to push to get the role in that as Marcus Phoenix, but
I could see that.
it would be a perfect guy for it. But I don't know if they've cast like the guys yet. So, and then another one was Fallout coming to Amazon as well. So
Ooh, that's
Amazon's liking the video game space right now.
Yeah.
TV show.
Fallout could be cool.
Yeah.
I like the Fallout franchise. That would be,
so,
that'd be cool.
well, that was gonna be one of the games I said.
Yeah, you
and
can
then
kind of make the story whatever you want for
Yeah.
that, right? Because
Yeah.
they'll. Yeah,
I think it'd be cool
you
to
know
kind
what the vault.
I think it would be cool to kind of experience like the vaults, the
Yeah.
different vaults and with the numbers, and 'cause
Yeah.
each vault was like its own like thing, right? There's different like experiments and stuff like that. So it'd be cool to explore more of all the different vaults.
Well, the old people love that show. Fucking with the 50s theme going on.
Yeah.
Really,
I mean that's
Yeah.
well that's when it's set, right? It's like set like after like.
Well, I think it's actually set.
World
Like,
War II.
I think it's supposed to be like future. Actually, it's like 2050. or
Right, but
something,
when the apocalypse
but it kinda
happened,
happened.
there is supposed to
happened.
be in the 50s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
happened.
an alternate timeline where the world went into nuclear mayhem back in the old days.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that was gonna be one of the games, and I mentioned it to Don, and he's like, I think they're already making a show for that. And it's like,
Yeah, Fallout would be cool. I mean, I have a couple. Unless we want to go round robin and just
yeah, go ahead.
The first one I have is Mass Effect.
I was gonna
Who
mention
would
that one,
and who I would play as
I think that would be
as
cool.
Captain Shepard would be Matthew Fox
Okay.
from Lost.
I honestly
Who
would
played
even-
Jack?
Oh yeah.
I think he'll be perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he's
kinda
probably
old
pretty old now.
but like him like being in Lost, I could see this being a perfect like
He looks just like
Jack
He
Shepard.
does,
over
he
there.
looks like
Yeah.
him.
So he was the first person I thought of when we were talking about like maybe name like a main actress that would play like, the lead role.
I wouldn't even be upset if they found somebody to do female Shepherd, because I think female Shepherd wasn't bad either. Like in terms of voice actors, like she was in the game, she was pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. So
that would be cool to see. Like, I mean, you can do like 3 seasons of like the Mass Effect, and they'll all intertwine and stuff. So I think
Yeah,
that
that would
would
definitely have to be a TV show.
It'd be
Such a
perfect.
big,
yeah, it would be a TV show for sure. Do you want the next guy? Or want to keep on going?
I
Go
can
ahead,
go
Scott.
next.
Throw
Okay.
one out there.
I think one that would be really cool is BioShock.
Oh yeah,
That
BioShock would be
world,
cool.
like the underworld, the underwater city, like, and that's not even including Infinite. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, but just doing like the first BioShock based on Rapture there.
Yeah.
Like, man, that would
So I
be
never
a
even
cool,
played that
like,
game.
freaky game, like like some horror, survivor horror.
Yeah.
which a lot of
Gotcha.
people like that stuff. So,
yeah, that would be cool. That
and
would
it
be,
had a good story to it. So,
Who's your actor gonna be in that one? no, I'm just kidding. Hang on.
You know what,
we
we
don't
don't
really ever see the guys that like it.
well, I mean, maybe like a little girl. I was thinking kind of like Abigail Breslin if she was a lot younger. She would be good, like
Who the hell's that?
Oh, for the
Abigail
last
Breslin. She was in Little Miss Sunshine, and she was in like I think War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Well, I know the chicken world at least.
No, that's not her. Cause that chick was blonde, right?
Yeah.
Nick wasn't her. Never mind.
No.
But look her up. She was a pretty good actress. But I mean, she's old now. She's like in her 20s, so that wouldn't fit. But yeah, I mean, who would you even play some character to be you?
Well, I never played Bioshock.
Right.
Because it's a first-person shooter. Like that's a survival horror. Like,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of lore that you could explore.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, like there's the big daddies and the little sisters.
daddies.
Big daddies are the
little
big, like,
sisters,
mech
yeah.
suits, and then the little sisters are who they like protect and they're
Mhm.
like creepy.
Do you have any more, Eric? Do you want me to go back?
Yeah, I got one. Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, more one even, but both obviously.
I think those would be movies too, instead of being
Really?
TV shows.
Oh, I think they could do a TV shows out of those, but either way, yeah, I'd go for it. But I think probably a good actor for Arthur would be what's his face? Dufresne or Russell
Crowe?
Yeah, I think he'd be alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I want the director to be Clint Eastwood because he's good like those Wild West.
Before he
movies, so-
dies, he's like in the mid '90s.
Yeah.
It's he has
Oh,
to start shooting
I thought you were
quick.
gonna say he was dead already. R.I.P.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's they better get to work on those movies. So.
Yeah, I had Red Dead Redemption on my list. Another one I said would be should be a movie, but Legend of Zelda.
I was thinking.
It'd be a tough one though, because like Link never talks.
That was my
I mean,
concern
they
too.
did Mario, so they just did Mario.
Yeah, Mario talks.
It's me. Yeah, but they
Yeah.
actually gave him a real like
Yeah, Chris
actual
Pratt, I think, was
voice.
the guy.
Yeah, like that wasn't just
Yeah.
crazy, like high pitched.
Or you can do something like where he doesn't talk that much, and it's still kind of like you kind of like do like a tongue-in-cheek joke or something, like an inside like an Easter egg kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who I would have it played by. I was gonna think like
Joffrey.
no, I was thinking
Oh,
Tom Holland. I was kind of thinking, but
there you go.
but I think Zelda would be cool. I think you would do it by movie, kind of like you would fit it into like the Super Mario Brothers, like have like a Nintendo universe. You know what I'm saying? So have like and then the final movie would be like Super Smash Brothers or something.
Yeah.
Like a type of movie like that. I don't know, but I think that'd be kind of cool to create like its own universe like that. So that's another one I thought of.
Yeah, I think Mario did really well in the box office too.
It's raking in money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it with Emmy on Saturday. But yeah, I want to see it.
So, I was trying to think of like a high fantasy series, and I'm like, at first I was like, well, Dragon Age. So, I mean, just like with Mass Effect, they're very story based games. There was an anime, a Dragon Age anime show that it was like a mini series that lasted a couple episodes on Netflix. So,
Okay.
I guess that
That was
we've
on my
done
list
one,
too. That was
but like I'd like to see a bigger production, like live action for Dragon Age. But then I was thinking maybe Final Fantasy too, and just because of the flexibility, they could make pretty much anything in like fantasy and put the Final Fantasy label on it, because every Final Fantasy game is different. So I mean, you just put a Chocobo reference in there, and you can make any great story you want.
So you would do
basically.
2/7?
If you're basing it off of one of the game stories, I'd probably do. Yeah, you would probably do 6 or 7. I mean, 7's gotten a lot of love with the remakes and stuff lately,
Right.
and the mobile stuff and all that. So maybe it's being overdone, but I feel like that's the most popular one
It
right
is,
now because
yeah.
that's the one that's getting all the attention. So it would probably be 7 if they did a Final Fantasy.
Colin, let us know which one would you make into a movie or TV series.
Yeah.
He's a Final Fantasy expert. Any more?
Yeah, I got another one. I don't think you guys either of you probably had this, but Ghost of Tsushima I'd like to see. Like that would make a good movie, but
Okay,
we don't make
Samurai.
good samurai movies.
That
I
or
mean, it's probably
Sekiro.
being
That or
painted,
Sekiro. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be.
Did you ever beat that game?
Yeah, I got the platinum in it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Damn. Because I went back and beat it a little like later on. I stopped playing it, but I went back and beat it. I like the story. and
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was a good game.
What another PlayStation franchise, Horizon?
That was on my list. Was Horizon Zero Dawn.
I think it's all fun. There'd be a lot of fucking CGI in that one.
Yeah.
With all the mechs and stuff.
But you could see even you would have like a prequel too.
Yeah, like James Cameron to direct that, kind of like Avatar kind of type of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn would be cool.
You could get the WWE, the man. She could be Aloy.
Man.
Oh, you know what? When are you gonna watch WWE enough anymore?
No, no,
Fucking the blonde or the chick with the orange hair.
Becky Lynch?
Becky Lynch.
Oh.
She calls herself the man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna think about Becky Lynch. Yeah. Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn would be cool because I think you could explore like the first game, but also even explore like the world before Horizon Zero Dawn happened. Because they explored that lore so much in the first game
Yeah.
of like what led up to like that. So you can even do like flashbacks, like do like the first game, and then use flashbacks to kind of fill in all the lore that you can read and you can see on your focus. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And then I only have one more that wasn't named, and that was Life is Strange. I think would be cool. Obviously, have the finds that will play Max, but I think it'd be cool. Kind of, it'll fit that demographic of school kids, and you have a female protagonist, which is big now, rightfully so, I think. So I think that'd be cool to explore. There's so many Life is Strange games, so I think that'll be like a TV show for sure.
Yeah. Well, my other one that we kind of started off, but I wasn't really kicking it off with it, but Elder Scrolls obviously would be a good one,
Mhm.
but because
Yeah,
there's just
that's
so
similar-
much lore, and
yeah,
you
similar-
obviously need a
yeah.
TV show for that.
Similar to like what I was saying with the Final Fantasy, but like if you did Final Fantasy VII, I think those would be movies more so.
Yeah,
Whereas Elder Scrolls,
definitely
you
a TV
could-
show.
yeah,
Do
you
you?
could probably do that. Even though like each game is like they're not sequential.
Well, they have like
they
so many
have
books
big
and shit. And
time
like,
jumps.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you think like that might be off topic here or off base, but do you think that it would run interference with like the Lord of the Rings series? I know they're not the same like stories and stuff, but they're both that fantasy, middle age type of genre.
I think fans of the series would probably be right up.
But would it be?
Worth-
But do you think it'd
Fans
be worth
of
it?
Game of Thrones, like now that Game of Thrones
everyone's
is done.
looking, everyone's
Everybody
looking for
wants
like, next
something.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. But Elder Scrolls is more like it's based off of like you're the protagonist. You don't have like any like main character, I guess, besides you. And I mean, I don't know.
There's so much political stuff that's going on in those games, especially I mean, really in any of them, like the first game and the second game, they both deal with like the King Uriel Septim and like some of the one of his like prime agents betrays him, like Jagar Tharn in the arena. Because I've read up a little bit on the like origins of the series and stuff, and yeah, there's some like crazy lore and stuff.
What about Diablo? We could do Diablo. I didn't even think
You
about
could
that.
do, oh yeah, I mean Activision Blizzard. I'd love like a StarCraft or a Diablo. I mean they did Warcraft, which
That
didn't do
sucks.
very good.
Yeah, I saw that in theaters with you and Nick, and
Terrible.
yeah,
that was pretty rough.
That was like the kick off the video.
I was so hyped for it though. I was so ready for it. For the horde. And then I'm like, wow, it's kind of like a CGI train wreck.
Yeah, Diablo was more of a gameplay based game though, so
Yeah.
like it seems like this new Diablo 4 is gonna be more story driven. It looks like it might have a decent story to it,
Yeah.
but
Anything else?
No, those are all the ones I wrote down. I mean, you named a couple like Red Dead Redemption. You talked about God of War.
God of War's already in production.
Yeah. But I also
If there's
what about-
any you guys think,
what would be
let us know.
the From Software game you would most want to see into a movie or show?
None.
see. I think a lot of them would be like. I can see like
They have
being,
no
like,
story.
I just see them being more of like a comic or a manga
Yeah.
version. I think would fit well.
Yeah.
I know Bloodborne has like some comics and stuff, but
Mhm.
I see those developed as more like a manga or even like an anime or something.
Okay.
Which is still like a TV show, but I think those would sell crazy. But again, I think
There's
it's
no dialogue to those games.
Right.
well. I mean, there is, but it's all through the NPCs, right? They're the ones feeding you the story or item descriptions, right? But you can easily do that though, like in a comic or a manga, where like you just pick something up and then a piece of a bubble, text box pops up and it tells you what that is and how that's impacting you as like the main character. And I think that will work well too with like a silent protagonist, like the characters that you play in Elden Ring. I mean, and from software games. But I mean, you have like the Chosen Undead, you have the Bearer of the Curse, you have the Ashen One, Demon Slayer, Hunter, Tarnished. Like, I think those would work well as more like a comic or a manga than a TV show. I think.
Okay, I'm gonna flip this around a little bit. So, what are some books or movies, shows, or books that you think should be made into games?
Oh, books.
Yeah, I've been reading a certain book that you recommended to me that was pretty cool, and then we started talking about Game of Thrones likes, and I was like, oh, this Stormlight Archive series is pretty good.
Stormlight Archives needs it.
It does.
They've been trying to talk to Brandon Sanderson about getting them, but I want him to finish the series before.
Oh,
Because I don't want the same shit with fucking
like
George
they
R. R.
did.
Martin where he doesn't finish the
Yeah,
series
it's-
after they make his fucking
yeah.
movies. So no, that's one I'd like to see. And then there's another good series, The King Killer Chronicles
Okay.
by who's that by? Well, he didn't finish his third book. and the second book came out in like 2011. So I don't know if that book's gonna get finished, but if he does finish it, I'd like to see that come to movies. Trying to think what other. Oh yeah, there's Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, by Andy Weir.
Okay.
I think they're supposed to be making a movie. I think who's that actor you like? Kind of like a pretty boy.
It's always a pretty boy. Brad Pitt?
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No. He's on.
He's going through
Top
his
10.
whole top 10
Yeah.
list of
Shut up,
pretty
Scott.
boys.
Shut up.
No, yeah, he's on your top 10.
Is he in my top 10?
Yeah. God, he has a movie with I don't know, but anyways, fucking I think they're supposed to be making a movie with him for Project Hail Mary. So that's a really good
Let me
book.
look it
I
up.
recommend it to you, Scott.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
that's more of like a sci-fi book because I know you're into fantasy. But
Oh, I like sci-fi too.
oh, well, you'll like this thing.
Oh.
It's only a one book series.
Yeah, there is a cool one.
He's on my top 10 list.
Who is it?
Ryan Gosling.
Okay, yeah, Ryan Gosling. Yeah, because they're supposed to be making a movie for that. So.
I saw his name pop up. I'm like, yeah, he was on it.
Well, yeah, that's a lot shorter book than the ones I recommended to you,
So,
Scott. So you want
There's one there, and I don't know if you've read Seven Eves. It's by Neil Stephenson. That one's a real sci-fi. Like that one.
Oh, really?
Is
When did that come
detailed.
out?
It was a few years ago.
Yeah, because this Project Hail Mary just came out in like 2020.
Okay.
They're already making a movie for it.
Wow.
This
Okay.
is the same writer that did like the Mars. Is that what it's called? Mars, just with
Look at me.
I'm drawing a blank here. Fucking
Venus, Jupiter.
no, they made a movie Mars.
Oh, with a Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
he's
No,
a-
there's
The Martian.
No, that's called
I think
Red.
it was,
A Martian, yeah.
Martian, yeah.
Yeah, Martian. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's the same writer of that book. So
Okay.
he's only got like 3 books, but
Well, how about this one? Scott, you might like this one.
Okay.
The Bible.
Oh, there we go.
How
Yeah,
about?
wasn't there supposed to be a game?
Yeah,
I Am Jesus
I Am
Christ.
Jesus
Did that
Christ.
ever come
But
out?
see, that was for the New Testament. But
Okay.
I think
Oh,
when I
there's a lot
explored,
of- there's a lot
why
of
not
stories in
explore
Old
the
Testament.
Genesis?
Yeah.
You can explore like Noah's Ark, Abraham,
That's-
Isaac, Cain,
Yeah.
Abel, Scott. See, I know my
There
Bible.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not the Bible?
That's that. I like that
well,
idea.
I'd like to get a Stormlight Archives game. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I was thinking that.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Brett's out the loop. You got to get in.
Oh, yeah, no,
Archive.
yeah.
I have one more.
They're only like 1,000 something pages each.
It's like 1,300
Yeah, I don't
pages
have to
for
read.
the
Yeah.
first book.
What about?
4 books out already.
Do you guys remember that book series I loved it growing up with Animorphs?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
there's
heard that.
Yeah, well, Animorphs was not really the same.
I've heard of it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like these kids, like they get turned like different animals and stuff
Yeah.
by like touching them or something or sucking their DNA.
I don't remember them. I just remember I read them. But
Yeah, I was like, obsessed with them because like one of the covers, something as like a kid, and then it shows like morphing
Yeah.
into like the creature, like the title of the book.
Well, back then I didn't like reading, so I probably like skipped to the end. And just,
Read the
What
final
happened to
chapter.
the end here?
Hey guys, I read it. Yeah, I think that would be cool to bring that back.
Yeah.
Or I wish you guys remember Bionicle.
Wow.
I know it wasn't really like a book, but I know it was like a toy. Bionicle.
Is that what?
It was like those Lego things. It's owned by Lego.
I remember those little fucking. What were those little toys? You had to like collect a bunch of them. You guys didn't get those? They're like little like characters.
What?
Crazy Bones? Was that what it was called?
Dude, I have no idea what that even is.
Crazy Bones?
Crazy
No, dude, it
Bones.
must be because you guys were sheltered.
I
I'm
think
not
that's
sure
what it
what
was
that
called.
is.
I think that's what it was called. I don't know.
Crazy Bones. Yeah, I don't know what that
Are
is.
they like really tiny?
Crazy Bones toys. You guys can get these?
Let's see a picture of this.
Yeah, let me see
Little
this.
Crazy Bones?
No.
What? No.
I never.
No, dude. If I had that, someone would kick my ass, dude. Like, if I brought it to school, get my ass kicked.
I'm like, guys, see my Crazy Bones collection? Pretty fucking sweet, huh?
Yeah, I got my ass kicked showing that in school. Yeah. Anything else, Scott?
Yeah, these Crazy Bones.
Um,
You get that shit?
No, dude, we never
Those
had
are the
Crazy
original ones. Those were the
Wow,
fucking
cool.
ones.
Huh.
Yeah, dude, I have no idea what
They're all
Crazy
out
Bones
the loop.
Huh. I know. I was. Yeah. All right. Yeah, just one more thing I think we didn't touch on in the news was there was like a news article about like a potential PlayStation handheld
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
rumored.
So-
is it supposed or is it?
No, it's a
It
rumor,
was a
but
rumor.
it's not gonna be like, from what I read, it won't be like the Vita, it won't be like the PSP. It's gonna be more like a cloud-based thing. And I read an article today actually, where that Microsoft and Sony were working on a cloud thing together.
Oh.
I guess Sony has cut that off.
Probably
They
because
will
of
not
the
be
Activision Blizzard.
The rumor is they would be creating their own type of cloud,
Okay.
and that you can be able to kind of same thing as Microsoft. You can play the controller on a TV.
Mm-hmm.
The same idea. Don't know too much about it. Hasn't been announced, but I think it's some type of competitor to the cloud that Microsoft has or is
Okay.
utilizing right now.
Oh, I thought it was
So-
kind of like a Switch handheld.
I don't think so. Not from what I've understood.
So Microsoft has a handheld thing like this too. I was looking up on their site, but I guess they partnership with Logitech because the only one I could see was Logitech, where it's just you can only stream off of Game Pass, so you can't actually download games to it. It was $350. It was like a 9-inch screen, so probably about the same size as the Switch handheld. Probably the Switch OLED handheld. But yeah, $350, and it's just for streaming. So if you're driving in like a car, you probably aren't even gonna be able to like play it when
I
you're
hope
on the
not.
road.
I
Like,
hope not.
with the,
For
I mean, if
driving.
you're a passenger.
Oh, okay.
If you're a passenger in a car.
Whoa!
No, yeah, I'm not. You're like driving with
Yeah.
one arm. Oh, let me-
Sorry, officer.
Yeah, I was playing.
I was fighting a boss. I'm sorry.
Doesn't Elon Musk have like Witcher in his Teslas? He's a big Witcher fan.
I think so.
He was an Elden Ring fan too, I think.
But
Man, Elon Musk's cool.
But yeah, I know there is that. I think it would be cool. I think there is a market for like something like the Steam Deck. But the Steam Deck was really expensive too. I mean, it's as much as just a console you're playing on your TV.
Well, I thought the PlayStation thing was just supposed to be like a handheld and you can play PlayStation games on the screen.
Right, and that's
Wait,
what it
yeah,
would be.
that's what I
But you
want.
can only
Just-
use the streaming service to do it.
Yeah.
So you couldn't download the games to it.
right.
Is what it
Like you
said.
can't take it. I can't take it to like your house.
Well, what's the
and play.
difference?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to be able to play it on my
I
couch
think
watching,
what it
baseball.
said-
No, you could.
was-
So that would work for you.
If you
Yeah.
had games installed on your PlayStation, then you'd be able to stream them based off of your PlayStation. So
Yeah,
if
that's
you
why-
wanted to just sit here
I just
in
want to be
your
able to play
chair,
like a single player game.
Right,
Like fucking
as long as you're
Skyrim while
close
I'm
to your
watching the fucking baseball
console,
game or something.
and it's downloaded on your console, then you'd be able to stream it. So
Right.
that's
Yeah.
kinda what it
Yeah.
is.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
But you
Okay,
can't just
yeah.
take it to like my house and play your own game.
I don't know how to go over your house to play games.
Should've.
Well, that'd be rude. I'm going to
No,
visit
I'm
you
just
and,
saying-
let me just pull out
Hey!
my PlayStation.
Sorry, I got
and,
this boss.
I mean,
don't
I-
talk to me. I'm a.
I do that when I go visit my parents on some weekends. But
Yeah. Or my mom's. Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure.
Just pack up the PlayStation with you.
No.
I think that's all I had.
Yeah.
So are we doing trivia again next week? Or in 2
I
weeks?
think it would be back up to Eric posting.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I'm
are
about to figure out
you-
what I'm going to do. I might do Nintendo again.
Yeah, that's
Stay tuned.
yeah. Whatever you want to do.
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
It's going to be a surprise.
All right.
I'm not telling you guys.
That's
Okay.
fine.
No studying.
All right. Cool. Hey. So how many rounds are we gonna do to see who actually wins?
Oh, we're just going to keep
We're
it
just
going.
gonna keep going.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, we'll just keep
Till the
going.
show ends.
All right.
We're going forever.
In like June.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right.
All right, Scott.
Sounds
All
good.
right. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode of the Taking Gamescast. If you like the content, you can press the like button on these videos, and you'll get more showing up on your feed. And if you really like our content, you can even subscribe to it.
Let us know in the comments if we missed any movies you want to see or
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah. if
Let us
there's
know how you
anything-
did in that trivia, too.
Yeah. Let's know where you're at in trivia.
That's right. Yeah. I threw everybody off with the Elder Scrolls 5 going out.
Yeah.
Too many numbers, man. I'm fucking.
I know. It was
My
hard.
head is hurting.
Yeah, we'll do a different format with the next time I host.
All right.
Trivia.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right.